The Sun and the Wind.
High up in the sky, where they could always look down on the world below, the sun and the wind floated side by side. Though they had watched over the earth together for a long time, their personalities were quite different. The wind was fast and powerful, always moving with energy and force. The sun, on the other hand, was calm and warm, gently shining down on the world. One day, the sun and the wind began talking and ended up in a discussion about who was stronger. The wind boasted that it could shake the trees, stir the oceans, and blow away clouds. The sun nodded quietly at the wind's words, but believed that true strength didn't always need to be loud or forceful. The sun decided it would show its strength in its own way. So the sun and the wind agreed to a little contest. They would see who could make a traveler down on Earth take off his coat first. It was a fair challenge, and both were curious to see whose power would truly win. The wind went first. It took a deep breath and began to blow fiercely. Whoosh! Whoosh! It howled as it pushed against the traveler with all its might. The wind tried to blow the coat off, but things didn't go as planned. As the wind grew stronger and colder, the traveler felt chilly and pulled his coat tighter. He held on to his hat and kept walking against the wind. No matter how hard the wind blew, the traveler would not let go of his coat. In fact, the stronger the wind got, the more tightly the traveler held on to his coat, trying to keep warm and protect himself. The wind used all of its power, but still failed to make the traveler take off his coat. Now it was the sun's turn. The sun didn't start with a loud entrance. Instead, it gently began to shine its warm light down on the traveler. At first, it was just a little warmer, but slowly, the warmth grew softer and more comforting. Without saying a word, the sun let its warmth wrap around the traveler like a gentle hug. Under the soft sunlight, the traveler began to feel hot. A smile came to his face, and he slowly started to undo the buttons on his coat. After a little while, he took off the coat completely and carried it in his hand as he continued walking. The sun hadn't used force or noise, but its gentle warmth was enough to move the traveler to take off his coat. The contest ended with the sun as the winner. The wind quietly accepted the result and came to respect the gentle and warm strength of the sun. The lesson of this story is this: true strength doesn't always come from loudness or force. Actions speak louder than words, and warm kindness can create bigger changes than power alone. Instead of trying to force others like the wind, we should learn from the sun and approach with gentleness and patience. When we communicate with others, a warm heart often opens doors more easily than pressure ever could.
Did you enjoy today's story? Now it's time to go to Dreamland. See you again next time.